How's it going, fellow Detroit Red Wings fans? So, there was a time when us drafting Lucas Raymond and Moritz Seider, well, we weren't happy about it. Especially Lucas Raymond. The season leading up to the draft was Detroit's worst in a long time. And well, most fans were angry, even Steve Yzerman himself was infuriated that the draft lottery allowed a team that could have made the playoffs to draft first overall, versus the bottom of the league by a large margin. Detroit Red Wings were drafting 4th overall. And also in the 2019 draft, I'm sure Red Wings fans were enthusiastic about moving back in the draft. Instead of drafting a top center prospect like Jack Hughes or Alex Turcotte, maybe a scoring winger like Capo Caco, or maybe a top defensive prospect like Bowen Byram. Nope, the Detroit Red Wings selected from the DEL a German, Moritz Seider. Now, obviously, both of these picks have more than paid off for the Detroit Red Wings. So far. Emphasis on the so far because they aren't even 20 games into their career. Now, before we get too deep into today's video, I want to give a shout out to Eric Sundin. We hit the 1,000 subscriber mark about 2 months ago, and I want to start thanking you guys for making the Red Wing Nation community a community. So, if you want to get a shout out, make sure you subscribe and join this wonderful channel. Now, as of right now, Moritz Seider leads all rookie defensemen and defensemen on the Detroit Red Wings roster in assists with 11 assists and adding in 2 goals for 13 points in 18 games played. Not even to mind you the calming defensive presence, he has provided the team with the second best plus minus with the +3. Now for Raymond, he currently sits at 7 goals and 11 assists for 18 points through his first 18 games played, which is also the same point total he earned last season with Frölunda in 34 SHL games played, and is currently the point leader in Detroit, which should come as no surprise when you see the players he is being compared to and when he makes plays like this. But to be fair, Bertuzzi and Larkin have missed games due to COVID, suspension, and family drama. Those are obviously pretty crazy numbers, and obviously other fans and the league has recognized it. Seider was October's Rookie of the Month, and both are leading the charge for the Calder Trophy, but I just want to show maybe how good Yzerman is at identifying talent, which I'm sure we all know he is pretty good at. I mean, just look at Tampa Bay and these 2 home runs, and also what's developing. Because in those 2 drafts, there was a team who selected 1st and 2nd overall and got no-brainer selections Alexis Lafreniere 1st overall and Capo Caco 2nd overall. The easy top center who is supposed to be up there with the best of the best in centers, and a goal-scoring winger who is supposed to be like Laine. And well, those 2 players currently sit at 4 goals and 1 assist in 16 games played, and 2 goals and 1 assist in 12 games played respectively. Oh, and Bowen Byram, the top defenseman in Moritz Seider's draft, who is in the race for the Calder as well, he actually played a couple of games last season, so I will include the whole total. Right now, Byram has 3 goals, 7 assists for 10 points in 30 games played. Keep in mind, not on a bottom of the league team. We are talking about the Colorado Avalanche, who are lower in the standings right now, but were Cup favorites just last year. Very different than the Detroit Red Wings. And actually the player I wanted the Detroit Red Wings to draft in the 2019 NHL draft was Trevor Zegras. He currently sits at 6 goals, 4 assists for 10 points in 15 games played. The Anaheim Ducks are 1st in their division, and Moritz Seider is outpacing Zegras in points per game. Now, with all due respect, all of these players are immensely talented. I mean, I don't think any of us would ever be as good as these guys, and all of them will have great careers, but when you look at the difference of talent between these players and Raymond and Seider, this doesn't even mention the other players taken ahead of them in the respective draft that were quote-unquote no-brainers. I mean, Lucas Raymond currently sits at 3rd in his respective draft in scoring, and he is barreling in on the 1st and 2nd players who have played many more games than Raymond. And then, of course, Edvinsson is out on a breakout tour over in the SHL right now with 9 points in 16 games played after having trouble with U20 and 2nd tier competition just last year. You just have to admire how good Detroit and Yzerman's eye for skill and development is. I don't even know what kind of video this is other than maybe an appreciation video for what Yzerman has done for Hockeytown. Let us know down below what you think of Raymond Insider. Who is the better rookie so far? Red Wing Nation was designed to be a community for Red Wings fans to come together and talk about all things Red Wings. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like. That way we make more content that you like. And lastly, if you are a Red Wings fan, if you are a hockey fan, if you are just a great person, make sure you subscribe and join this wonderful channel. And until next time, lights out in the red light district.